Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We are still working on getting our legendary gems raised up. So we're just going to jump straight in. We've got 3 Greater Rift Keystones. Let's push it up to level 85 actually. I think we should be able to handle that, and we've got enough money to empower this. So fingers crossed this is not a terrible mistake. Yep, definitely mobs taking a lot more damage. Regular mobs are fine. Yeah, it's just while we get into the swing of the big ass elites. Oh wow, look at the health. 891, was that billion health? I can't count that many commas quickly enough. Yeah, we definitely need to be careful of this. Okay. It's all fine. This is probably just at the limit of what we can manage. But if you notice, we're keeping it to double the time, which is what I normally aim for. So it's all good. We just have to hope that the Rift Guardian dies fast enough when we get to the Rift Guardian. And of course we're going to get more levels faster by being at this Greater Rift level. It scales up so much. I can't understand people that are running GR 100 plus. Obviously, it's down to, spending more time playing, having better equipment, and much more in the way of Garrigan levels. At least we're able to survive a little bit of the ranged attacks that are coming at us. That's really good and really useful for us. That thunderstorm's hurting a bit. Right, they're gone. You're right, Amos. How's it going? He's just about finished his dinner. Oh, yes, babe. Oh. Oh, boy. It's only a tiny bit stressful. Trying not to progress too quickly, but trying to progress fast enough. Okay, let's get some more hatred back. Oh, we're moving on to the next area. Okay. Worrying because, well, we got shield pylon, but we don't have the damage output that we really need. You'll notice that as I'm like super concentrating, my ability to speak decreases. That's how you can tell that it's like super serious. for what we're trying at the moment. It tried to burn my dog. But wolf. Basically the same type of creature. Alright, let's go down this way. Anything this way? Yeah, there's some things to kill. Definitely don't want to get hit by those vile temptress blasts. I am terrified about the Rift Guardian. I'm wondering whether we've gone too high too fast. Nope, that's a bit too painful. I'm doing this to get hatred back because this may be enough to push us over. Oh, not quite. But it's not going to be long. 99%. Okay. Let's get further away so we do more damage. Whoa! He's got a lot of health. It's not like minutes long fights like I know you can get, but 85, yeah. So that is all our gems to 55. We need to complete a conquest, which is going to be taking them to 65, so we'll just carry on putting points in. And let's get back to town. Oh, mate, that smells like an absolutely amazing stink that you've done. 590. Get all these Garrigan levels in. And, yeah. Salvage, 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 even though it's pretty. It's a wind force. I like wind force. Wind force brings back memories. Yeah, we're going to salvage everything. And let's ask for gloves before we go and do that.
Hello there.
Gloves up here.
Do come back again. What? My pack is full.
Fiendish Grips and Natalya's Touch. Neither of them really what we're looking for, so we'll just salvage the whole bally lot of them. And we may as well jump in and do another 85. These are, of course, taking a little bit longer, but we're getting more out of them, so it does kind of make sense. And of course, the more we do, the easier it will get. Because we'll get more levels, potentially better equipment. Even if we don't get better equipment, it'll still overall feel better. Because I'll be less worried about us dying randomly. Ow. I'm all for fighting these things, but I'm going to do it from behind them. Big ass wall. Especially while we're waiting for our cheat death to come back. Axe on the Destroyer, that doesn't sound like a cool name. Right, we're safe again. This one's definitely not going quite as well as the last one. But I think you all know that. Quite easy to see the difference. Don't like mortars. Well, we've made some time back, that's good. Yeah, I'm definitely relying a lot more on cluster arrow than I used to, which is why we're noticing our resources getting lower. Ah, we just had a fresh subscriber to the channel. If you're watching this video post-consumption, then welcome. I do hope you're enjoying what you're seeing, although most of the recent influx ones have been due to Phoenix Point rather than the Diablo series that's going on. Diablo is sort of dying a death in terms of popularity. It's always going to have its hardcore fans, but there's not much new interest, I'd say. It's always going to fill that niche for action RPG, though. It does a very good job of it. Yeah, it becomes really apparent at this this level how important the stun and freeze that we're causing with our equipment and skills is. I mean, it's being really, really useful. It almost makes me want to go back to the Court of the Sherma instead of Frostburn for the extra crowd control that it would give us. Okay, 2 big ass guys taken out. That's really good progress. Hello, mate. You come to share the smell from your behind. Oh wow. The channel is really on fire tonight. Let's see, what time is it? It's 10 something here, so it could be a lot of America getting back. On their Sunday evenings, kicking up YouTube. It's unlikely to be Australia waking up. I don't think that's the kind of thing people do first thing on a Monday. So you know what? First thing Monday, I'm going to watch YouTube. That's entirely what I'm going to do. Then again, if it was my holiday, I might. If I didn't have to work and I had no plans for the day, that might be an incredibly decadent, kind of lazy thing. Oh dear, Rift Guardian when I wasn't ready for it. There we go. Perendi's a pretty nasty one. He's got a lot of health. But that actually went okay. So, let's put up Zystone of Vengeance to 60, and then we'll start on the next one.
I am returning to town.
It's not terrible loot. It's not brilliant loot either. We've still got another Greater Rift Keystone. So we'll jump in and do another one after this. Oh, just shy of 600. Just shy of it. Our leveling is definitely slowing down. I like the curves that they have for these things. Denetta's Revenge. That's a better one of these. That can go in there. Natalya's Reflection, that's worse. We've already got one of these. Weird one. Ooh, that's new. Amplification. Put that there. Everything else I think is going to get salvaged up. Oh no, we'll save the Shadow's Mask. Hey, it's a Manticore. We've already got one of those, of course. In the cube.
Are you ready?
Kadala, give me some gloves.
See you soon.
Make them the best gloves ever, please.
Hold that. Have it back.
Those are not the best gloves ever. The dexterity is better. Critical hit chance is the same. Got resource costs on it. So we're losing vitality and resist all. So I could roll vitality onto it and then see how it compares. I don't mind. Yeah, let's try rolling vitality onto it. It might be a worthwhile switcher-upper just for the extra dexterity. So we'll get rid of the cooldown. Right, for the moment, we'll pick armor. Don't want life per hit. Pretty pants in terms of vitality. That's better. It can go up to 750. A 0.5% increase and a little bit more on resource cost reduction. I don't think that's worth losing that much toughness. I think our ideal setup is the one that we've got. So we'll salvage it up. It was worth trying. It was definitely worth trying. Yeah, the whole lot's going under the hammer. Goodbye, wonderful things. And let's hop on in and see if we can get something new. I'm going to keep it at 85. We're not going any higher than that.
Are you strong enough
Every now and then I'm finding that my Volt's not going off, and I don't know if that's because I'm like stuck mid-animation or something else, but it's worrying. I think it could just be because Cluster Arrow takes so long to fire. No more elites yet? Alright. I guess we'll just carry on with what we've got.
Not ready yet.
It's funny, I've got beer in front of me, but I'm kind of scared to drink it. Just in case it's enough to dull my reflexes. That tiny bit that gets us killed.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah, not much progress in this rift so far.
I need more hatred to do that. Your fear betrays you.
Okay, we need more resources so we can deal with this fool. There we go. Fool and friends dealt with. Power pylon? Sure.
That was just a taste.
Come here, level up. Give me more resources. There we go. It's very bad practice to rely on level ups to keep your resources filled, but it's working for us quite well at the moment.
More time. Please, you failed.
Okay. Definitely need to manage my resources a little bit better. It just means using evasive fire in between everything else, which I'm not really doing that well.
That was just a taste.
Speed pylon definitely helps. Much faster to get resources back after that.
Ready yet.
Stand around the corner, let the turrets do the work.
More time.
It's the ideal way for a demon hunter to stay safe. Ow. Jeez, and they've got bloody mortars as well.
I'm still waiting. Feel my wrath.
Okay, there's some more resources for us. Oof. We've not really had, proper brown trousers moments, because it's a case of getting one shot rather than seeing our impending doom when things do go wrong. And that makes it a little bit more manageable.
Do you want more?
That is always the question, isn't it? Do you want more? No, thank you. Not more of those frozen orbs. Right, we're about to hit Rift Guardian time.
The Rift Guardian is here.
And stay ready.
Smack. Slightly faster than our previous one. Get a whole bunch of stuff out of this. That is lovely. Okay, so Bane of the Tract going up. And now Enforcer going up as well.
I need to go back.
That pushes us to 603. We were at 599 before. So, we're now on the final bits, which will be attack speed, life regen, gold find, and of course we're just going to keep putting dexterity up. No. Yes. We might go to the vault in a moment, actually. I do like going to the vault. Salvage, 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 salvage. Let's ask for some more gloves.
Fortune favors the bold. What? I didn't even know I had that thing. That is too expensive.
More salvage toys. Now, in terms of our death breaths, I'm tempted to hold on to those so that we can potentially re-roll stuff later. This is why I put the puzzle ring all the way over here, so I didn't accidentally end up salvaging it up. Right, let's get our Boon of the Hoarder out. I'll keep the gems on me because we're going to get gems in there, I'm sure.
That was just a taste. Not ready yet.
Okay, let's loot this area up. Certainly we're not going to have any money problems for a while. Ooh, more plans. I would have thought we'd have them all by now. I guess not. Oh, yeah, you're dying. Everyone dead?
Hatred is too low.
I believe they are. We're going to run out of space again. Yeah, okay.
I need to go back.
We'll just go back to town. We killed a dude through the door. That's the power of rockets, that is. So, you can learn Blitz Bolter. Shard of Hate can get salvaged up. Task from Theo can go. Shadow's Heals can go. This is new. Don't think it's one that we would ever actually use, but, you know, we'll hold on to it. I'm going to drop the gems off now. Okay, a few more gems. Kind of expected a couple, but it's not nearly as many as we had a moment ago. Alright, time for the fight with the lady. Froze her in place. Knocked her down to size. Let's pick up the bits off the floor first. And what do we get? We got braces and a quiver. Yeah, that's restocked our money quite suitably. We'll ID this. Probably salvage everything up in the end, actually. 78% Oculus. It's a different Zoe secret. Pulls of Zakara. What we got in the cube. Yeah. We'll salvage all this up. Actually, no, I know what we're going to end up using our Death Breath for, and that's going to be all the extractions. But we're going to need more bounty materials before we do that. So we will have to do bounties at some point. But for the moment, we can just run another regular rift. Oh, really? At this exact point, eh? Yeah, running GR85 and then switching to this is quite the change. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is still potentially dangerous. You can't be completely foolish and ignorant.
I'm still waiting.
But it's not nearly as dangerous. Nowhere near close.
That was just a taste.
Mm-hmm. Just a fatal taste. A taste of mercury. Ooh.
Not ready yet.
I see a pool of reflection. Always like extra experience. Hey! No making me run away, that's just not cool. It's fine if I choose to step away. But forced retreating? Nah.
Feel my wrath.
Yeah, it's a little bit slow in
Need more
this
time.
rift. We need more elites, that's what we need. Speed pylon will help us get to them faster. Just flinging rockets left, right, and center. I love it. Let's push on. Hope that this is this is going to be a better area.
Your fear betrays.
Certainly better for money. There's some elites. Do all of that. Oh, hello you. Sort of hiding at the back over here. Cut you right down. Right, what was this? Oh, it was an elite that accidentally died.
Darkness awaits you.
It's the best kind of murder when you're doing it on demons. You know, the kind that you don't even realise is happening. I'm sorry I killed you, Mr. Demon. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking over yonder while you were over hither.
That was just
I really like the graveyard. The graveyard's a great place. Lots of action. And lots of room to maneuver. Which is really surprisingly useful for most characters. Right, that's the way on for when we're done in here, but I am not done in here by a long shot. Because there is going to be way more elite mobs around, like these guys. An unexpected Rift Guardian. I wasn't actually watching the progress indicator. That's a good number of Great Rift Keystones. Brilliant. Yeah, let's just head back. So how many did we get from that? We got 4. So that's going to be enough for 20 gem levels. That's new. Fate's Vow, it's a necromancer thing. It does look very necromantic. The Oryx Crown, yeah. Cannon Bolter. Just salvage all that up. Let's ask for some gloves.
That will look nice on you. I'm overburdened.
Okay. So the dexterity is a bit better. Critical hit chance is worse. I think we just salvage those up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll ask for a couple more.
Fate smiles on you today. See you soon. That is too expensive.
Yeah, they're just going to go straight under the hammer as well. And of course we have that point to put in Gold Find. Right, let's switch back to our Greater Rift kit. And we'll get through another couple of these. Just before we start, let me just check that buzzing. Right. Concentration mode. We've got about 350 million, so we can definitely afford to empower. Okay, doesn't feel like it's off to a particularly quick start. But there is a lot of these massive explodey guys. There we go, that's what we want. We want the elites. Okay. Drop some things on you guys. All the fish flying from the sky to do my bidding. Oh my word, that's the best thing I've seen all day. That was absolutely brilliant. Explode them, stand back out of the way. Yeah, this is feeling alright. There's not many elites, so it's not feeling fast, but we're able to cope with the area denial that these guys are kicking out.
Do you want more?
Yeah, cool, there's some elites. Right, let's back off a little bit, because they've got walls. And they like to explode. Level 606. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'm really glad that the turrets don't take your cluster arrow hatred cost as well, because otherwise it would like be boom and you're out of resources. One shot and you're expended.
Sweet revenge.
Okay, this is working.
That was just a taste. Need more time.
We are out of turrets just for the moment, so we're going to need to be a little bit careful with how quickly we're pushing forwards. They've got to stop creating more mobs. It's getting annoying. Cool. Get your distance, let the turrets do the work.
Do you want more?
Speed pile is not the best for us, but we can definitely use it. Ooh, let's back out of that. Don't like the idea of being ambushed.
My training has paid off. Can't do that. That was just a taste.
Kill him from round a corner. A tried and tested technique. Courtesy of the Demon Hunter Academy. We are getting a little bit close to the Rift Guardian time, so I need to start properly paying attention. Someone went flying again. We are getting a lot of A lot of aerial maneuvering from the corpses. It's not quite Titan Quest level of ragdolling, but it's pretty good. 95%. $97, $99. Last one will take us over, so I'll just wait until we've got our vengeance ready to come back. You know what? That'll do. Just keep pummeling. A lot of dead rats. That's what we have there. A lot of dead rats. Okay, Urshi. Let's talk about this Enforcer gem. So all up to 60. Now we've got to get them to 65.
I am returning to town.
And that will complete the conquest, and taking them to 70 will finish off the season journey part for the gems. Okay, let's do the IDing first. 2 points in there, 1 point in there, 1 point in life regen, 1 point in gold find. What do we actually get from that? Marauder's Carapace. It's a lot tougher, actually. We do lose the Sentry damage, though. That's going to be something I'm not cool with. I don't think we want any of these. Oh, Barista de Canyon! That would be a fun one for us to have in the cube, if we had enough resources. Getting super piercing Maelstrom arrows would be amazing. Right, once again, we're going to ask for gloves. Ah. I reckon we've got enough time for one more rift. I just wish the sentries didn't take resources to put down as well. Nearly got him. Okay, there we go. Bit too close. A little bit too close. Keep our distance a tiny bit more than melee range. Okay. Suitably cleared out. Just got to keep on top of that vengeance. And then periodically replenish our hatred. That's not the way to go. How about down here? Yeah, this is better. Yeah, nice big groups. Nice big groups at reasonable range. Shield pylon, perfect. Just keep standing in the middle of them, and hammering them until they get bored and fall over. Ooh, speed pollen. I want that. Let me get to that as well. Speed pylon and shield pylon. That's a great combination. Do we need resources? We can get resources. Ooh, geez. Shields run off. Still did pretty well. Now, up here, ow, we've got a lot of very nasty fire. It's one of the reasons why I don't like the ranged mobs. Ow, jeez. Whoa. Nearly triggered a death then. Okay, what have we got up around here? Bit of fire on the ground, that's fine. We can just keep moving. Bit of fire on the ground, that's fine. We can just keep moving. Should only be another couple of minutes. And we'll get that Rift Guardian good to rights as well. Is this the way on? It looks like it might be. Okay, we need more resources, so let's try and alternate a little bit. Spent them just as quickly as we got them. $613. Alright. Yeah, we got this. Just keep moving. Ish. Just keep moving and burning. Slash exploding, slash freezing. I'm going to get the Rift Guardian pretty quickly. Back off just for a moment. You are annoying me. And there we go. It's Hamlin again. Whoa! Nearly triggered our death. didn't, but I should have backed off way before that even became a question. Alright, let's go Zeiston and Vengeance up to 65, and then we'll start on the next one. And that is going to be it for all I've got time for, so we'll just put this in and head back to town. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you are enjoying these videos. If you are, of course, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then you should do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.